In this video, I will be silently installing PaintNet. I will use PSExec to execute the installation as a system account, and that's to make sure that the installation is successful no matter what user I'm using to deploy the software. I'm starting this video from my GitHub page, and that's because there are a few bits of information here that I will be using for this video, and I will leave the URL in the description down below. Also, if you want to know more about PSExec, you can check out the video that I have here in the bottom of the page. And now I will begin this video by downloading PaintNet executable installation files, and for that I will use this link that I have here. That brings me to the PaintNet download page. Now I will click on download now. Then I will click on the download installers right here. And it brings us to the GitHub page for PaintNet. And here I'm looking for this package right here, the WinMSI X64 zip. I will click on it. And the download should start. Then I will go to my downloads folder, and here we have our zip file. I will right click on it, select 7-zip. You can use any other archiving software that you have or the Windows built-in one, and I will extract in the same folder. Now I will go inside, and here we have our MSI file that we can install. And now I will right click on the file, select copy, and then I will go to my VMware workstation where I have a Windows virtual machine prepared. Also here I have my software folder. I will open it and I will paste in the MSI file into this folder. Also in the same folder I have my PSExec executable. So the next thing that we want to do is to open a command line. For that I will go to my start menu, type cmd, and run it as administrator and click yes. Now we want to change our location in our command line to the location where we have our files. So for that I will click here, copy the location, and in the command line I will type cd, paste in the location, and press enter. If I type there, I can see my executables in my command line. Now, like I said, I will be performing the installation under the system account, and for that I will use PSExec. So I will type PSExec executable name, then -i for interactive, -s to launch the process under the system account, and then we need to provide the process that we want to start. In this case, to keep it simple, I will start another CMD window, and I will press enter, and I will agree with the license terms. Now we have another window, and if I type who am I, it is saying that this window is currently running under anti-authority system user. So everything that I'm doing in this command line, I'm doing it as a system user. Once again, we want to change our location to the location where we have our files. So I will type cd, paste in the location, press enter, and if I type there, once again I can see my files. Now to start the installation, I will go back to my GitHub page, and here I have my installation command that I will be using for this video. And as you can see, I'm using cmdc. This is not necessary, but it allows us to see when the installation is done just by looking at the command line. Then I'm providing the MSI file name. Then I'm using switchqn, and this is the main switch that makes this installation a silent installation. Then I'm using a switch no restart because I don't want this installation to initiate a reboot on the computer. And then I'm using a parameter all users equals 1 that makes this installation a machine-wide installation. This makes the software available for all the users on the computer. So I will select the command and I will copy it, go back to my VMware workstation, and I will paste in the command in the command line and press enter. Now we need to wait a bit for the installation to finish. And it seems that the installation is done. Now we have PaintNet desktop icon right here. I will double click on it. And PaintNet seems to be running just fine. And that's it for this video. In the future videos, I will show you how to deploy PaintNet using different types of software deployment tools. So like and subscribe if you want to see that. And see you in the next one.